guys, welcome back to All Things with Tips. I named the title of this video Me Therapy. Um, Life has just really been life, and normally to get myself just feeling a little bit better is just to do something to my hair. Just wanted to get back to myself. It doesn't always take enhancements for a person to feel better about what's going on in life, but it does help a little bit. And so that's what I'm going to do today. I may not get full clips of everything, but I do plan on doing my lashes. I am going to do a sew-in in my hair. I've been stressing, so my hair is shedding so much, so I just want to put it up and leave it alone. I probably will have the perimeter out just so that it can blend well. And so this is the hair that I purchased. I think I got it from Luvme. I will put the details in the description. I have my lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I may not do too much talking throughout this video. I just reached 10,000 subscribers finally. So that is something to celebrate. And I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I am on the road to 20,000. So if you see this video and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and like and share. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for everything, and I will see you throughout the video.
Okay guys, so this is the lash kit that I purchased. It came with lashes from size 16 through 8, and it also comes with the tube for the glue that you can apply, like you apply it like mascara, and then on the other end it has a sealer. It also came with tweezers as well, and I started with the 14 length, and then I kind of worked my way in. So I did like 3 14s, and then I did 12s, then I did 2 12s, then I went to like 110, and then I did an 8 on the very end of my lash. And wherever I thought I saw gaps, I just added a little bit more glue, and then I added another lash. Once I got done, I went ahead and pressed the false lash to my lash to ensure that it was adhered well. And now you see me going in with the seal. The way that I sealed it on here, I actually saw a better way to seal it. I was actually watching a young lady on TikTok, and she took her sealer and put it on her tweezers. And so that's what I did the second time when I decided to go ahead and do my lashes again. So here you'll see me starting on my hair, and I am just sectioning my leave out here, and I just want to make sure that both sides are even and that I'm leaving enough hair out so that it will cover my tracks. All right, and now that I have that secured and out the way, I'm going to go ahead and start on my sides that I want to leave out. I actually saw a lady, I can never forget the stylist names when I see them, but it's another lady on YouTube. I believe she's on other channels as well. She does a great sew-in technique, and I always see her do it like this, and I said I wanted to try it next time. So she kind of sections it out like this. I wish I had her name. If anybody knows her name, please put it in the comments for me. But once she sections the sides, then she goes in kind of with the under or around the ear. She sections that off on both sides, and then she sections the back part off as well. And then that allows you to be able to put it in a ponytail. And then the part that is left out, she just takes that and she braids that up. And I know some parts of my braids, I was trying to do the zigzag, pulling the part that was hanging up, but it ended up not zigzagging in some areas. But for the most part, I was able to get it braided up nicely, and it didn't take me too long. Um, if your hair is like my length, I would recommend adding just a little bit of braiding hair to it so that you can ensure that your hair is not coming loose at the ends. This was actually my first time doing this. I just actually learned how to use a crochet needle. So I took the rest of that end piece and I just crocheted into my braids before I got started. And this is me just starting on the first piece of the weave or the weft. And I like to put that through the weft at first. And then once I get it through the weft, I go ahead and start sewing that on. I did not sew it on top of the braid. I kind of sewed it under the braid so that when I got ready to put it in a ponytail, it would pull up a little bit more smoothly. And this was like the first time I probably got through a sew in so quick. And I can't wait till my hair gets just a little bit longer and blends more. That way, I will probably be doing them a lot more. But because this one went so quick, I think next time I'm gonna do another sew in when I take this down and maybe do some curly hair. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you let me know in the comments, so I can kind of work on my next style. All right, and so as you can see, I've kind of made my way to the top, and I actually did double wefts, and I used about 3 bundles. Actually, no, I had started out with 3 bundles, so I used about maybe two, almost 3 bundles, because I did have a little bit of hair left over. So it was almost 3 bundles, but I didn't use all of the bundles. So, and this was enough hair. This was Love Me hair. I'm gonna put this in the description. I also put the lashes. I got those on Amazon. I'll put those in the description as well. But I really love this hair. It was the right amount of thickness. As you can see, it's pretty thick. But it wasn't too thick. It was just enough hair. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and I finished this up. So I'm just going to go in with my Babyliss flat irons and I'm just going to straighten this out. It was starting to get late, so I was ready to just go ahead and finish this up. So I did have to go to work the next day, so I just kind of went through it really quickly, just so that I can get ready for bed. Now you see me starting on the back. I really love this hair, and when I got the hair, I did shampoo the hair very well, and then I kind of lightened the hair a little bit. I believe I can't remember. I either lightened it or I added some color similar to what I have on my ends because I wanted it to be able to blend in well. And so that's why you do see a little bit of color on it. All right. And so now I did go in and just kind of trim it a little bit. I just tried to add a few layers. I didn't want to do too much because I do want to be able to use this hair again. I'm not sure if I'll do another sew in. If I don't do a sew in, then I'll probably do like a bob or something. So I did just add just a few layers, but not too many. I did go back later on after I did my first shampoo and I added more layers, and I'll actually be working on that video afterwards. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you can catch those videos as well to see how it turned out. And I love after the first shampoo. I always feel like it turns out so much better after the first shampoo. Okay guys, so after I have gone through and straightened and trimmed my hair, I'm going to take my leave out and go in small sections and just ensure that I am pressing my hair straight so it can blend in. I do have relaxer on my ends, but I'm letting my hair grow out. I've only been trying to just get relaxers a few times out of the year. So my roots do have a lot of new growth on them. So I just want to make sure that I'm pressing those out well so that they can blend in well with the style. All right, guys. So after I'm done blending it, I go ahead and start with my curls. And I did not get a chance to get the full process because my phone was just acting up. It was either going out or I ran out of space. So I kind of had to keep switching phones. But I just kind of had my curls going back. I curled it this way on both sides and tried to get that curl as tight as possible. Since I was just going through it quickly, it did not curl the way I wanted it to. But later on, I'll show you just a snippet of how it turned out. Like I said, this was the end of the day. It was nighttime. I was ready to go to bed. And these little spots that you see, I did go back and kind of spray those down a little bit so that they would blend in a little bit. I used some of my color spray and it ended up blending in a little bit better. But I still do love how it turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and ring the bell for the notifications to receive the notifications for my new videos coming up. I hope that you guys stay blessed. Peace until next time.